What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's episode, we've got some Chrono Toys mystery boxes to open up for you. My pile of mystery boxes is starting to build up, so wanted to do a few of these. I actually planned on doing these all together anyway, but this is $350 worth of mystery boxes. Let's go ahead and we'll see what we got. Alright, so giving you a box breakdown for these is actually going to be pretty easy because there were very little details about what was in these boxes, but I'll give you as much info as I can. The box up front here is $150, and this one's supposed to be like a Grail box that has 3 to 4 pops, and you should get some higher end stuff in there. And then these boxes, there's actually one hidden underneath here. These should have like all $20 pops basically, because this one and that one are like $60 bundles of 3 high roller mystery boxes, which are like their $20 pops. And then this box, I went ahead and just bought 4 individual high roller mystery boxes, which were $20 a piece. So $80 for this box, $60 for that one, and $60 for the one below. But in total, for all the boxes, we're at like $350. So $350 completely out the door. There's no any mention of guaranteed value or anything like that. All it says is what you could get. You could get exclusives and commons. You know, it's pretty much like a lottery ticket. So, you know, we'll see what we get. We're going to start off with like these cheaper, not cheaper, but the lower end boxes first. Maybe we'll do the $80 box first. All right, so here's the $80 box. And like I said, this should be 4 pops, and it's going to be very similar to that $60 box, except the $60 one will have 3 pops. But I did this mainly just to test out if you get any better luck by doing individual versus doing their bundle. So, box in a box, that's nice. Alright, and you can see the bottom, so I'm going to move them over here so that we don't get any peeks, and only I can peek. Alright, and let's see what we have. So I see all 4 pops, and our first one is going to be... It is Scorpion, and that is the Chase. I actually feel like I pulled this in a video not too long ago. I know I've definitely pulled the common from somewhere too, maybe from Mystery Grail, but not bad. I mean, I definitely don't think that this one has any crazy value, but for a $20 box, it's not too bad because it's probably worth at least $20. All right, second one is gonna be, oh, looks like we're getting chases. So here is our second one. This is the Samurai Jack Armored Chase. This is actually a really cool pop. This is one where they did a good job of actually doing like a cool variant, because that's the common right there. And then there is the Chase. Really cool Chase. I'm not sure on value on that one, but again, got to assume that it's got to be at least more than $20. And our third one, yep, and it is definitely a theme here. Third one is the Joker Chase. That's a really cool one. I have had many of this pop before, and I think I might actually still have an extra of it, but this is one, like, it sells pretty easily. It's not worth a ton, but it's very easy to sell if you have an extra one, and this one does seem to float around a lot, but, I mean, awesome pop. I grew up on the 1989 Batman, so I love this pop, love that figure. All right, and then our last one. All right, this one's not a Chase. Ooh, this is actually a really good one. This is a con exclusive, and this is Negatron. Negatron from Darkwing Duck. And actually, I do not have this pop. I had this back in the day, and I decided not to hold on to it because it was one that I decided I could sacrifice, but... they just released a new version of Darkwing Duck, Funko Shop exclusive, but this is a cool one. This one's probably got pretty decent value actually, because it is the con sticker. So yeah, really, I mean, that's actually an awesome little box for $80. That's really good. We definitely got our money's worth in that box. Let's move over to the $60 boxes that are the bundles. And like I said, they're supposed to be similar to these. So like if I had just bought one of these, then it should be equivalent to 1 pop in the other box. So they should be similar. So let's go take a look at those. All right, let's shift over to the $60 box. This is going to be 3 pops, same price point because these were 20 bucks a piece. So this is the same kind of thing. There should be 3 pops in here, and the total is $60. So, and you have a chance at some better hits and stuff like that. But see about this one. Let me peek again to make sure you're not going to be able to see everything. All right, I'll move it over here again. All right, I guess the $60 box only has 2 pops. So, you know, the way, I'll show you kind of like the way it was marketed, because it said that this was a $60 bundle of the high roller box, and the high roller box was $20 each. So I assumed that, you know, for the $60 box, it would be 3 pops because it's, you know, because of the price point, but it's not, it's just 2. So I'll show you these. I'm guessing that maybe they're better hits. I don't know. All right, first one is, all right, All Might Weakened. I'm pretty sure I've had this pop. You know, a lot of these, the All Mights, some of these variants of All Might just do not have the best value because they really make a lot of them. So I don't think this one has a lot of value, but I could be wrong. And then our second one. Oh man, this is funny. That is hilarious, actually. That's crazy. Here, ready? Here it is. There is our second one. It is another Negatron with the con sticker. So they must have got, or it must have had a box of these just sitting around, and they found it and opened it up and put these in the mystery boxes. But this is actually good evidence that the $60 box was not the better way to go in this case. I was way better off buying 4 of the $20 boxes because I got that for $20 versus getting these 2 for basically, you know, 30 bucks a piece. You know, like I said, I thought that this was going to have 3 pops in it, but it only had 2. So, all right, we have another $60 box. Let's take a look at that one and see how we do, and then we'll move on to that Grail box. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll do a little better on this $60 box. Who knows? All right, first one, and it is the same. It's got 2 pops, so that's definitely what they intended. It's just weird that it said high roller box, and these were the high roller boxes for $20 a piece. So for $60, I'm still confused. I would have assumed that it would have been 3 as a bundle, but all right, here is our first one. It is, all right, it is Snoop Dogg. This is 15,000 pieces Snoop Dogg. So it's not very rare, but it's Snoop Dogg he's got the football in his hand. Cool little pop. It's actually I think it's the first Snoop Dogg pop I've ever pulled from a mystery box. So not bad, but I've got to imagine that's not worth a ton. And then for our second one, this is interesting. This is Nezuko Kamado. And it's an LA Con exclusive, but it's got that Toy Stop Collectibles exclusive sticker. I don't recall seeing that, but it's a LA Comic Con exclusive. I couldn't tell you on value. You know, I'm not the best when it comes to anime. I've said that many times, and you have to forgive me for that, but I don't know. These, man, the $60 boxes were definitely not, I could be wrong. The Snoop Dogg might have like an overinflated PPG, but really, the biggest thing was these 2 kind of being the same, and you know, all right, we did okay. We'll find out exactly how we did in value, but we'll go ahead and open that $150 box. I'm excited for that one because that one, it specifically said 3 to 4 pops, so we know that it should be 3 or 4, 150 bucks. So we should get like multiple, you know, 30, 40, or $50 pops in there. All right. Well, geez, this is weird, right? All right, so this is definitely not what was advertised because the advertisement 100% says 3 to 4 pops. I have a screenshot of it. So I'm actually going to contact them about this because there are 5 pops in here. And it does make a difference because when you're buying a mystery box that you know is 3 to 4 pops for 150, then you know you're getting a certain dollar amount or like average per pop versus 5 pops. Now that dollar average of the pops goes down a lot, and it means that you're probably going to get some more like commons and stuff that's a little bit harder to sell, and you might not get like an actual Grail hit in here now. So That's really disappointing. I'm actually kind of surprised because Chrono's usually pretty good, and this first little group was not terrible. But let's find out what we have. There are 5 pops, even though it said 3 to 4. All right, first one is the orange chrome Batman Toy Tokyo exclusive from New York Comic Con 2018. Not a bad pop, but I don't think it's worth a ton. Definitely not a Grail. All right, our second one. Oh my gosh, is this? Look at this. Here we go. We've got the Nezuko Kamado, which is an exact duplicate of this one. So, all right. I'm kind of seeing what's happening here. There's definitely a trend in what we're pulling. That's I don't know. That's disappointing. That's pretty disappointing. Let's see what the rest are. Next one is a gold chrome Super Saiyan Vegeta from Toy Tokyo 2018. So it is a bit older, but I don't know. I know they made so many different chrome versions of Vegeta. There's like a red one that was a Hot Topic one. I don't know if this has a lot of value or not. It is older though. All right, next one. You're not gonna believe this. It is Snoop Dogg. Holy cow! Wow, Snoop Dogg 15,000. Geez, that's crazy. All right, so we've got multiple duplicates now. I'm gonna line them up at the end, and then here's our last one. Our last one's not bad. I actually pulled this from Chalice, I believe. The Thor chase from Chalice Collectibles. So this is the one that's a little bit different, and I guess it's like, you know, a minor Grail. It's probably like $60, but wow, this is, I mean, here, I'll show you the pop. It's a cool pop. I don't want to like kind of just glaze over this last pop because it is a nice pop, but I'm so distracted by the rest of these that I couldn't even really focus on what we got here. But we've got 2 Negatrons, we've got 2 Snoop Dogg, and 2 of this Nezuko Kamado from Toy Shop Collectibles. It's definitely disappointing that they had that many duplicates, that they were kind of putting that many duplicates in there. And then really the most disappointing thing though is that Grail box having 5 pops instead of 3 to 4 pops, because the listing specifically said 3 to 4. And I don't know if I would have bought it if I knew that it was going to be 5 pops. And I'm being dead serious. I don't know if I would have, because then I know the value just isn't quite there for each individual pop. But I could be wrong. Some of these could be worth a decent amount. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, so we've got our values, and yes, for those of you who were yelling at your screen earlier when I opened these 2 Snoop Doggs, I did now realize that they're actually different pops. You know, to be honest, I quickly looked at them. I saw that they were both 15,000. The pop looks almost identical, except this is a Steelers one with the football, and this is a Lakers one with the basketball, but both 15,000 pieces. So I kind of glanced at that and moved on and thought they were the same, but they are not the same. So that's good. Not quite as bad, but overall, you know, value-wise, we ended up doing pretty good. I'll run through everything, and I organized them by each box grouping and stuff like that. So this was our $80 set. Scorpion came in at $28. The Samurai Jack was $28. Also, Joker was only $22. I think that's like crazy undervalued. I think they probably just made a lot of that that chase along with all those commons. Negatron with the con sticker was $50. All Might Weekend was $15. The other Negatron also $50. This Snoop Dogg was $35. The Nezuko was $31. And then going down here to Batman was $32. The Super Saiyan was $31. Nezuko again $31. This version of Snoop Dogg with the Lakers jersey was $43. And then Thor came in at $49. So our total for everything ended up being $445. And if you remember, we spent $350, so we got back $95, which is great. You know, can't complain about that. Of course, PPG is definitely still busted like it always is on a lot of these pops. You're not going to be able to sell these for anything near what PPG says, but that's a whole nother story that we've talked about many, many, many times on the channel. And I say it again, I always say it because you need to be aware. You buy these mystery boxes, you get $120 in value. There's no way you're getting $120 back if you don't like these pops and you decide to sell them. You'll be lucky to get $80 after fees and all that other stuff. But anyway, not bad at all in terms of value. Definitely the most disappointed in this bottom group of 5 because this was supposed to be 3 to 4 pops at the most. And you know, we got some decent pops, but not what I bought, not what I agreed to buy when I made the purchase. So I'll let you know if anything comes of that. I'm definitely going to reach out to them and see what they have to say about that. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of all these pops. You know, generally the pops are not too bad. I wish we wouldn't have gotten some duplicates, but overall not too bad. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment, like I said. Let me know what you thought. And then, of course, if you haven't subscribed, you got to hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel, helps get you notified when I post videos just like this one. Do all that stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.